Hey guys, Jayhawksall here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Nintendo Switch. It's kind of glare, kind of hard to see, but I'm not thinking of any other way that I can actually review this without having sort of a glare. That and the screen protector and the case on here probably doesn't help, but I want to protect my $300 investment. So first off, starting off, do I like the Switch? Is it my favorite console? Definitely not my favorite console. My favorite console has definitely got to be the PS4 still, mainly because this is still lacking many capabilities that my PS4 does have, that this does not have. My first major complaint is just the, whenever I try and play Fortnite on console mode, it's very laggy. It probably gets less than 30 frames, and I'll show you an example here soon. But I feel any third-party game that has high CPU intensive or graphic intensive, just in general, in console mode on your TV, it doesn't run the best. It's still playable, but it's definitely not the best quality or gameplay that you'd want to have. But like with Mario, Monopoly, or Mario Kart 8, all of those games are going to run fine. All of the Nintendo games, I feel, are going to be optimized to run just fine on your TV. So if you're a big Nintendo fan, then I would say that this is going to run great for you in console mode. But if you're not so much a Nintendo fan and you're more after the indie third-party games on the Nintendo Switch, your tablet mode, or I guess your portable mode, is going to be much more suitable for you. This case right here was only $11 off Amazon. I highly recommend that you get one. It feels a very sturdy build, but then again, you want to protect your investment, and that's what I went ahead and did. So let's go ahead and just talk about the it is cool. It is one of the coolest concepts on a game console that I've ever seen, because all you got to do is you flip it to the back, and there's these little buttons on the top. You just press in and then pull, and it slides off. There's one controller. Push in, off, slides off. There's your other controller. Now clearly I don't have the red and blue, but now it's a tablet. See? It is touch responsive, very easy, very simple. I would definitely say that this would be a great device for, I don't know, maybe like preteen kind of, younger. But if you're more into like the first-person shooter kind of games, then this is definitely not the console for you, because you are going to run into many problems. Fortnite is okay in portable mode, but like I said, once you put it onto the console, it does not run great. It is not the best. So we're going to set this off to the side now, and I'm going to show you the Joy-Con controller that it comes with. All you do is you slide it in. Show you right here. Oh, maybe it wants to cooperate most of the time. Oh, okay. So now I've just realized these actually will not work with this controller because I put my case on it and it is conflicting with this right here. That sucks. I'm just now realizing that. So this case is $11. Obviously, it's not the best design. It's not made to work perfectly. But if you wanted to play two people, you can. Most of the time, it turns sideways, and there's little connectors on the top that are kind of like, they're there. I don't use them. I think that it looks better that way. But it comes with this controller, and the Nintendo Switch does not come with any games. There are free ones that you can play, and there are demos that you can get, but other than that, it does not come with any games. So you're going to end up spending about, you're going to end up spending about $300 for the console, and then you're going to end up spending about, I don't know, you're going to end up spending about anywhere between $40 and $60 on a game, which is kind of expensive for something like, I don't know, maybe it's just that I'm not near as big of a Nintendo fan as everyone else, but like I said, I have Monopoly on here. Monopoly's fun to play up to 6 people, but it's the only 4 games I've really given it a try on. I know Monopoly, like I said, Monopoly, Mario Odyssey, and Mario Kart 8, they all run just fine on the TV, but Fortnite, not the best. And that is why I would not recommend this to, like I said, people who are hardcore gamers that really just want to sit down and try and play at the maximum performance. This is definitely not the best console for you. But if you're an on-the-go, always on the move kind of person, never have time to sit down and really play a game on the TV, then this is probably the console for you. I'd recommend it to anyone to just at least give it a shot, but it's very simple. It's just like you can remember the Wii. You can go and you can create a profile, stuff like that. Very cool. There's friends. Starting in September, they're going to start charging you for online services, but as of right now, online services are free, and as you can see, your video library is very expandable. One of the other things that I have a problem with for this trying to be like a home console is that it doesn't have video streaming services. Like, there's no Netflix, nothing like that. You can only play games on here, and personally that's a problem for me if it's going to be a home console. I watch Netflix all the time on my PS4, and that is one of the reasons that I love the PS4. It's so simple, so easy to just get on Netflix instead of having to buy a Roku streaming stick or any sort of streaming stick to watch Netflix. But overall, I would say the build quality is great. I feel like we probably didn't have to get the case, but the thing is like I said, I'm very protective of things that I buy and things that I ooh, a little fuzz on there. But I'm very protective of the things. I don't want to waste $300, but I have a kickstand on here too, but I have never managed to pop it out before because I've been so scared to break it. I don't know where it kicks out. I think it's right here. There it is. See, little kickstand. First time popping it out's a little hard to get, but like that. And then you disconnect the controllers, and now it's a portable little TV that doesn't have streaming services. But overall, I would have to say I'd recommend it to anyone. Definitely recommend it to anyone, especially to just give it a shot. For me, it's not an online person kind of game console. I honestly wouldn't even call it a game console. I would more call it a portable console, because I've found myself playing Mario Odyssey in portable mode so much more than I have been playing it on the TV. I maybe played an hour of it in console mode, and I mean, yeah, you get to see it on a bigger screen, but this I can take anywhere. I can take this to the pleasures of my bed, or to the shitter if I really want to play something while I'm on the shitter. So now I'll show you guys a little bit of gameplay. I'll show you guys Fortnite and just how it boots up. And there's a little person select, or if you have multiple people in your house, you can have multiple accounts. Now that Fortnite's booting up, as you can see, standard Fortnite, and actually is, I believe, on the same build as everyone else, as PC, all the others. But in portable mode, it actually doesn't perform too bad. I would say that it probably holds anywhere between 30 to 60 frames, which is, I mean, fairly decent. It's not noticeable. You can't really tell a frame drop. But when you're playing in console mode, I would say you get anywhere between, you're lucky to stay at a constant 30 frames. So we'll just log in. Clearly I don't have all my I don't have my PS4 account linked because Nintendo and PS4 are not compatible, so they did not allow it to where their accounts can be linked, even though it is still an epic game. New SMG, guys, it's out. Alright. Let's see. It's Fortnite. Pretty responsive, like I said, in tablet mode, but it also doesn't have to give out the power to perform in tablet mode like it would in console mode. This thing does get very hot in console mode, so I would be very careful. I don't advise you, I don't know, I just don't advise, playing it in console mode for too long, especially highly intensive games, because I have had games crash on me before, and I've actually had Monopoly crash on me before, which is not a highly intensive game. So I think it all just depends on how long you're playing it, because Monopoly can last forever, and we were playing the standard version. So it was like a 2-hour long game, but 2 hours on a console mode, it doesn't seem like it should be overheating that soon. It's got one fan based on the top, it's got a power button right here, volume control, and it even actually has a headphone jack, which I'm very happy about. The game chips are right here, and they're actual game chips like you would see on a DS. They're not CDs, they're not little tiny CDs, they're definitely Nintendo based. Alright guys, well I think that's all I have for you today. If you guys want to see more, make sure to comment down below, and I will give you some more videos, reviews maybe even. I'm totally down to review more. I have a lot of things I could throw in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.